All right, I'm recording now. All right.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Welcome to our CI Leading the Way webinar.
It's yelling at me.
Morning. Doing
There
the
we go.
slides for me here, so we'll let her get caught up. So today's webinar presentation topic is cyber investigations. So we're going to be covering what are CI's cyber investigations, the different levels of investigations, as well as what commercial investigations reports as far as cybers go. So today's presenters are myself. My name is Yvette. I am a lead investigator here at Commercial Investigations in charge of verifications. And most of the presentation will be presented by Patricia. She is another lead investigator here, and she is in charge of criminal research.
Thanks, Yvette. And my towel just fell, so my face is now completely highlighted. So I'm really excited about this. This is kind of, it's Michelle's baby, but it's also my baby because I've spent a lot of time perfecting it. So I'm really excited to present our cyber investigations. So what are the commercial investigation, cyber investigation? We have multiple levels. Some of them are actually unveiling today, which we're really excited about. And what's nice about them is it allows us to kind of look into specific information that we're looking for that either assists in research or identifies online presence, as well as actually goes into a deep dive of an online presence and what their social media postings are. So it was designed by Michelle in 2006. She was one of the first consumer reporting agencies to actually have a cyber investigation. And we've spent many, many years kind of perfecting them and adding to them. And like I said, we're going to unveil a couple of new ones today. So our cyber investigation level 1 is currently the most popular that our clients utilize. And this is a keyword search into Google that assists us in searching for criminal history. It is an aid that we use to look up additional research as well as supplementary information, as well as helping us kind of guide us to the right court locations or additional information that other sources may have missed or don't actually pick up on. So it's really a useful tool that we use in order to kind of supplement our criminal researching. Like I said, it's our most popular. It's been gaining popularity, and it's a great tool that we use that way. So that's our level 1. It's the most basic. Then we have our cyber investigation level 2. So this actually builds off of the level 1. We're still using that keyword Google search, but we go kind of into a further deeper dive into the individual's actual online presence. So for our level 2, we do that keyword search where we look for, criminal information. We also search business records. We do additional research on the individual. We conduct social media presence where we'll identify if they have social media accounts, but we don't go further into them. We're just kind of identifying them, as well as video or database type searches where they might hold documents online. So that's a really interesting and more in-depth search that we run in order to kind of give a better picture and overall idea of the individual. So now we're going to unveil one of our newer searches, and that is the Cyber Investigation Social Media Scan. This one I'm really excited about. I've actually been developing this with Michelle for about 2.5, maybe 3 years at this point. And this is our deep dive into social media accounts. For this one, we're actually going to be not just identifying that they have a social media account, but actually going through and looking through 7 years worth of information that could potentially be adverse and in the long run may end up, if there's information there that could harm our clients, we're able to report that and let them have a idea of what that is. And then, they can take it to their legal team and determine what to do with that information. So we're really excited about our social media scan because it's not just saying, hey, they do have an account, but this is what's included in their account and this is the activity that they're doing. And it's positive, negative, as well as neutral information, depending on what our clients are particularly looking for a social media scan. And we do have classifications and filters that we apply, because this is manually done, that we're applying to make sure that we're getting the correct information, properly identifying the individual, as well as presenting information that is pertinent towards the background investigation. And then the other cyber investigation we're unveiling today is our cyber investigation customized. And this is a completely customizable cyber investigation that is based on our client's needs. So they would call us up, say, hey, you know what, I want to look into this customized cyber investigation. And this can be anything. It can build off of the cyber level 1 to include a social media scan. This is completely customizable based on what our clients are looking for, what their needs are, and then how we can actually apply it for commercial investigations. So this is an exciting one that we can actually personally customize for each of our clients, a cyber investigation based on exactly what they're looking for and what they need. So what do we actually report in our cyber investigations? Like I said, for the level 1, we use that as a tool for criminal research. We do have a 10% hit rate on those criminal cyber level 1s. And that's really exciting for us, because we are finding additional information that some of those multi-jurisdictional databases don't necessarily present, as well as other resources that we use to identify criminal records. And this is using certifiable sources, nothing like mugshots.com, because those can actually be edited by individuals. And just someone could take someone's mugshot and say, oh, hey, this person was arrested, and apply someone else's name. So we do use only verifiable sources when we're running those cyber investigations. And like I said, in level 2, we're looking at, business records, their social media presence, that kind of thing, and kind of an overall picture. For the social media scan, we're actually looking for potential unlawful activity, cyberbullying, risks to possible current employees, and we will only report original material. So what original material is not just, anyone can just share a meme or a picture that they like and think, that's fun. But if they're just sharing it, you don't know if they're poking fun at it. You don't know if they're actually saying, oh, I agree with this. It's hard to say if they haven't actually commented on such a picture. So for that, if they put a comment with it or a caption with that kind of information that they're sharing, that's considered original material. Anything that they actually just post, if they're posting paragraphs or complaining about something, that's original material, and photos of themselves that they actually upload. So those are all examples of original material. Because again, when you're just sharing something without a comment, it's hard to determine whether or not it's, meant in a I'm agreeing with this kind of post, or this is a joke type of post. So it has to have some sort of connection with the individual. What we're actually looking for is unlawful activity, potentially violent activity, sexually explicit, as well as intolerance. And those are kind of the filters that we're applying in order to run that social media scan. And again, for the customized one, that one is actually going to be customized to the client's needs. So if they say, hey, we want to look into this, we want to find this specifically, that's what we're going to aim for. That's what we're going to look at. And that's what we'll report back to our client.
Thank you, Patricia. So we are opening this up now. If anybody has any questions that they'd like to present to Patricia. So one thing I did want to ask Patricia, is there any information that is kind of off limits, protected information, something that you can't be looking into or can't report?
Absolutely. So we will not be reporting anything that actually is a protected class. So race, religion, sexual orientation, military status, anything like that, that is under the HR no-nos, that won't be reported. That will be actually hidden from any information that we actually attach to the reports. And then we won't be reporting that kind of information. So we are, wary of passing on protected class information. So that is a filter that we do apply.
Thank you. Anybody else have any questions? Nope. All right. So we're going to close it out here. If you do think of any questions going forward, or if you'd like to meet up with Patricia, particularly one-on-one, and maybe schedule a conversation about cyber investigations, our phone number is on the screen, 800-284-0906. And also you can always reach any of us at our staff email account. If you want to reach Patricia directly, her email address is on the screen as well. And we want to thank you for joining us today, and we will be holding our next CI Leading the Way webinar in August, and we will be discussing how to communicate with CI. So going forward, if you'd like to have any of your coworkers, teammates view any of our webinars, or if you'd like to catch up on ones you may have missed, you can just go to our website and you will be able to pull them all up there. So thanks again for joining us, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you, Vic. Thanks,
Thanks,
Patricia.
Natasha.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you.